Hi, are you looking to get items over into your store? Well, I'm going to walk you through how to do that. If you already have Venderly who has jumped in and built a bunch of products, we went ahead and placed them in your product template section. This makes it quick and easy for you to grab your products that you want, send them to your store, and make sure that you're pricing things right so that you make a profit. There are really just two things that you have to double check and make sure you're doing correctly. Number one, we'll get this to reload. Once into your product template area, whenever you have a product that you would like to add to your store, you can come over here and let's go all the way back into near the end of this. I think there might be a few items here that we would like to go ahead and add. So let's say this was an item we wanted to get over into our store. We would click Add to Store. It's going to then give you a few options. If there are any changes that you would like to make in terms of the color options or the size options that you would like to make available, you can make those changes here. You then click Proceed to Mockups. I always choose basic mockups because it gives you a lot of really great options. And as you click on each one over here, you'll see on the right-hand side where it will change. Now, if you don't see your mockup in this main mockup preview, it will still be on there whenever it actually gets sent to your store. So some of these you won't see them, but I guarantee you, once you actually submit it, it heads on over to your store. Now, you also can, if you want, get multiple mockups and add them to your store. But for right now, we recommend just picking one of these that you think would be best suited for your customers. Perhaps this one. We always recommend going with JPEG. It's a little bit smaller, so your store loads quicker. It'll show the price just for the product. We'll get into the shipping here in just a second. Finally, you get to change or edit any of the product details. So the title, the description, there might be certain information here that you want to just go ahead and not include when you send it over to your store. And then, of course, your product categories. And these are pulling from what we have created as some very basic categories. If you want more, let us know and we'll make sure we create them. And then the last step, once you hit continue, is to set your price. And so if an item has multiple sizes, you will see the various prices for that item right here. Now, before we move on and actually set our retail price, because it gives you some great options here to quickly and easily change the price to whatever you may want. So if in case we wanted to make that to be $25, it'll show you we would make $5.12. Now a hat and everything on Printful, it's just showing you the cost of that product. So if you come here to the shipping rates table, which can be found coming over here to pricing, shipping, and returns. But then when you come down here, if you click this little drop down, if you type in anything, you can go ahead and click it. It'll tell you how long it takes to ship, what one single product, so if a customer buys one, how much that will cost, and then for every additional product, how much it costs thereafter. So if a customer bought 5 hats, they would pay $3.99 for the first hat, and then $2 additional for each of the other 4, which would be 8 plus $3.99. It's $11.99 in terms of total cost. So when you're building your prices, you can either include shipping on your store, where you might charge a static shipping price, or you can give free shipping. And when you're back here in this pricing state, this is where you can make sure you're covering your costs. So at $3.99, the cost of the product, $19.88 plus $3.99. Right now, you're not making a great profit, so you might want to bump that up to $27, for instance. As soon as you click Submit to Store, that'll send it on over to your store, and then that product will eventually arrive. It sometimes does take a minute or two before it syncs up. As I said, if there are multiple sizes, you will see sometimes those size, as they go up in size, the price will actually increase just due to using more product material. But you can also change so that your retail price kind of increases for certain sizes. But that's it. You'll submit items to your store. They'll show up. If you have any questions, please reach out to Venderly and we'll help you get set up. Thank you.